And we are here today with Adam Levine and, of course, his
James Valentine.
from Maroon 5. How are you guys?
This other guy.
And the other guy.
And the other guy who's in the band.
guitar guy.
Oh my
just
god.
one of the out of
oh my
focus
god.
guys.
It's so loud. Everything is so loud. Hold on.
Too loud?
Adjust. Oh, wait, here.
Yikes.
Which one?
Tell
You guys
me,
have powerful voices. Yeah.
tell me when.
Thank you.
Good? James?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
We'll just start again.
All right.
Yeah.
Better, yeah. Hey.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. Very good.
Thanks for coming in today.
No problem.
We know you're busy and you're on your way to Thailand,
Yeah.
which is just blows my mind. That's like halfway around the world.
I know. Japan and China and everywhere. All over Asia.
Just won a Grammy.
Just
Yes.
won a Grammy.
Yeah, how did that
Yes.
feel?
Pretty exciting. It's always just kind of crazy to win a Grammy. And it doesn't really wear off until it's shot.
I know you don't really, I think most people don't expect to win. But, like, what do you feel like before they announce the names? I mean, are you just freaking out? Are you calm? Are you thinking you might win?
You know, actually, I kind of get the day of the Grammys. That's when I really start to think, wow, I wake up in the morning and I think I really want to win. Like, but other than that, it's just kind of an honor. But then you wake up and you have to have it.
You really want to win.
Yeah, but you kind of prepare yourself to lose because it's disappointing when you do. I remember the first time.
Speak for yourself.
Well, the first time we went to the Grammys, we were up for the same category, best performance by a pop duo or group. And I, before we ended up winning an award, we lost that category to
Right.
Most Lonely Boys.
And then, and the
Those
thing
Lonely
is,
Boys, where are they now?
you gotta prep yourself. You know
very
they
low.
always show the losers, so you gotta prep yourself to smile.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So and now we won that category this year, but it wasn't on air. So we weren't even there. It was like I was in the studio playing on another record, and I played the very last note, and then Mike Elizondo, who was one of the producers, he was there at the ceremony, and he texted me and said, "Oh, you guys won."
It was
great.
a weird Grammys this year with
It was weird.
everything
Text
going on.
Grammy. That's a new-
Tex Grammy, yeah.
Did you? What about the first one when you won Best New Artist? Because a lot of times there's a curse attached to that.
Yes.
Were you worried about that at all?
I wasn't no, not really. You
Yeah.
know, it's like it's one of those things where it's just a cool thing to win, and
Yeah.
I think it's what you make of it too.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
And I was worried for you. I was worried for you. Because, I mean, you guys took a little break in between Songs About Jane and, I always screw this up. It Won't Be Soon Before Long.
Well,
Nice.
You confuse
good.
me with that title. I always want to say It Won't Be Long Before Soon.
that was a terrible point.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, God. They think we're so Hong Kong team, don't they?
They go to a lot of radio stations. I'm sure they've seen.
It
their
won't
share
be
of
soon
buzzes
before
and
long.
beeps.
Yes.
Well done.
Thank you. So were you just regrouping, writing more songs,
No.
hanging
Yeah,
out?
yeah. We were kind of enjoying ourselves a little bit because we had been working for so many years that it got to the point where we was like, okay, maybe we can just relax for a second. We didn't relax that long though because we went to the studio almost immediately after we got home.
Oh, wow.
So the music is "Won't Go Home Without You." That's the current single we're playing.
It is.
I've been told by the record gurus it's the second most played single somewhere.
Right here.
Right here.
Or in the world or somewhere.
No, right here.
Right
Yeah.
here.
On our station.
Why is it
Thanks, guys.
first? Let's make it first. Let's
Let's
spin
make it
like
first.
this.
No,
right now.
Enough of this number 2.
Tony-
That's why we're here.
Our boss needs a flat screen.
Can you say crap on the radio?
Yeah.
You just
Crap.
did. I know you. I'm sure that the fans that came in here this morning say hi, fans.
Hello.
I'm sure they want you. Wait till they hear the surprise we have for them later. Should we tell them now so they
No.
get ready, or make them
No,
wait?
no, spontaneous.
All right.
Yeah, let's make them wait.
Okay. Well, we're gonna hear "Won't Go Home Without You" right now. I'm told them. You guys ready for this?
Ask us if I'm ready for this.
Are you
Are you
ready,
ready for this?
We are ready.
You like the bell.
Yeah, you know why? Because you're not allowed to ring those kind of bells in that hotel. It's really rude. So
Anytime you're ready.
I asked her to stay, but she wouldn't listen. She left before I had the chance to say. Was it mad? Things that were broken.
whip into song like that?
I don't know.
Well, I had actually read somewhere that you didn't always do the higher voice. You used to sing like kind of more gravelly, grungy. What's the word? I didn't read out.
I wanted to be, like every other 15-year-old boy, I wanted to be in Pearl Jam when I was 15. I quickly learned that I was not Eddie Vedder. I didn't have a deep voice, a deep baritone.
I mean, it sounds pretty deep when you speak.
Well, I kind of actually like to save my voice when I'm talking, so I
Talk a little lower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to do that.
Soft spoken.
Also, when I was going to, when I was a little kid, I had a really high voice. I mean, I had like a squeaky high voice. And all the other kids' voices, my voice changed a little bit late.
Mm-hmm.
I sound kind of like a girl on the phone, so I get to the phone and like, can I talk? Hello, ma'am. Ma'am. That sucks. So I trained myself to talk with a deep voice, so I wouldn't get made fun of.
Interesting.
That'll work.
Now, James, you joined the band a little bit later.
That's true.
Before it was what was it before? Kara's Flowers.
Kara's Flowers.
And then right when you came in,
Yeah.
was that when they changed? When you all changed?
Yeah, I
name?
mean, I like to say that they joined my band, Maroon 5. But that's.
You like to say a lot of things.
Yeah, but I became friends with them. I became friends with them, and over the period of a few months, they sort of stole me from the band that I was playing in before.
And is it? Well, it is true because it's on your website that nobody knows what Maroon 5 means except for you all and Billy Joel.
That's true.
If you're members.
You're killing me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to give up the secret?
No way.
Oh, good.
Never.
We need a new secret. I just said that a couple of weeks ago. That Carly Simon secret got out there,
And Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline's out there. So now we have the new
Oh wait,
secret.
what was the Carly Simon secret?
I don't know.
Was
The
it
guy
about-
from
Was it about that?
Warren Beatty.
Warren
Oh,
Beatty.
it was
the-
indeed. Everybody knew that though.
I know. It was
Yeah,
kind
but
of
she kind
assumed.
of kept it a secret, sort of, for years.
Hey, it went for $100,000 to charity.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Who was it? Dick Ebersol?
The guy from NBC,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So would you
now-
ever do
You
that?
guys are the new secret.
Like ages in the future? Would you ever like?
Maybe
Sell
for
it.
maybe for
No.
charity. Maybe for charity.